Good afternoon, everyone. How are you going? If you're in Queensland, it's an absolutely beautiful day. So, silly me, I set the restream up to do my live and forgot to put it out there. So, if anybody sees it, they'll pop in. But usually I do it a few hours before. And I had the lady come for the inspection, then I had the guy come to fix the clothesline. And it's only now when I went to come back in that I thought, oh no, I didn't put it out there. So never mind. These things are sent to try us, aren't they? Hi Sheila, how are you? So just a couple of things to get the housework, they call it, or something. Not housework. So you've only got 3 days left for celebration. So if you want to order anything, now is the time to do it. Just popped up. Yeah, that's my fault, Sheila. I forgot to finish it off when the lady came. So 3 days. So anything you want now, you've got to get it, because once it's gone, it's gone. And if you're interested in joining, we've got a fabulous offer at the moment, and that is your normal $235. Excuse me. Housekeeping, yes. $235 for $169. But for this month, they've upped the ante, and you can get 2 packs of Stampin' Right markers and this handmade designs, which is, you won't be able to get it. I'll just pop you down. It's probably easier to talk to you down below, but sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. So we'll go down. At least then you can see what I'm talking about. So you'll get this gorgeous handmade designs. And if you look at it here, because you can't buy this, you can only get it if you join. You've got a stamp that says handmade by, and you can put your name there. So when you give someone a card and somebody else comments on it, you can say, oh, this person made it. So, hi Nicole, how you doing? So it is a good one. I've used it a couple of times, but they're all packed up. So I did 20 cards. That's falling down. I did 20 cards and I stamped on the back with that and put my name in. So you can get that, which is a fantastic deal. If you don't want that, then you can get $51 extra in product. So this is only until the end of February. So we're very close indeed. So, and these are the Stampin' Right markers. And you can write on your stamp with them, or draw, whatever you want to call it, color it in, and then huff on it and stamp it. So, but only with these, not these, because if you do it with these are our blends, and you won't want to do it with them because you'll ruin your stamp. So just remember, it's the thin ones that you can write on your stamps. Okie dokie. Now, honestly, I must have must have had a bit dead brain today or something. So I wanted this cutout. So I went looking for it with all my stamps. And I thought, where is it? What have I done with it? Can't find it anywhere. And I was looking for Thoughtful Journey. And it's Thoughtful Wishes, isn't it? And it was sitting on my desk. Talk about a numbskull. Can't believe I did it. Anyway, I'm brainless today, put it that way. So I'm going with the blue. And this one would be, it's nice, night of navy. Yep, that's night of navy. So we're going with that. And then I'm going with the green, which is, should write these down, shouldn't I? Good job, I've just got them here. I think it's Granny Apple Green. And put it back to front, that'd be right. Yep, Granny Apple Green. Yeah. I have enough trouble finding what I want to do. So I've gone back to this, and I haven't used it. I've never used it. Everyday Details. It's got some good dies in it too, as well as stamps. So I've got the biggest one here that I'm going to use. Like, it's been sitting there for months. So I thought, well, I'll use this. You know, it's still there. You can get it still. So there's no problem with that. And I've always loved this big die here. I always reckon it's great. And I've done that with some vellum. So with gold. So we don't have sparkle, we have gold. So I've got nothing in mind of what's going to happen. As usual, we're just going to go along and see where we go, how it turns out. So I'm going to fold my card base. Now, my card bases are always the same unless I'm doing a fun fold. So that is 5 3/4 by 8 and folded in half. So that's our card base. So I'm going to use this green. I've got to put my order in, but I don't want to put it in until on stage for the new stuff. So I'm saving it. So I'm going to put an embossing powder on, embossing on here. Okay. I got a thing full of stubby holders, and some of them are broken. I have to see. I went to give my son a stubby holder, and it was split. So I thought I might use Changing Leaves. I just love this. You're going to save up for the new stuff. Yeah, I love to too. Yeah, it's Thoughtful Wishes, and these are the dies on it, Nicole. I remember I used them when they first came out, and then I hadn't used them since, and I always loved this long one. You can do so much with it. So I thought we'd have a play. So I don't use the Changing Leaves, mainly because I've coloured this in, and I'm going to cut that out. I just want a background on it. I'm tempted to put one in, I tell you, Nicole. I've got a list there as long as my arm. I thought, well, I do need to get a new trimmer because I can't take my Cricut trimmer to on stage, can I? That'd be a bit cheeky, wouldn't it? So this black line here tells you that's the front, and it's a 3D one. So do you know what we do with the 3D one? Is have muscles and bring this down. So we only want our number one plate. Somebody at the door, I think. Unless it's pulled back. I think it must be pulled back. Now, whatever you do not go backwards with your embossing folder, because you ruin it. Some people say you can, and some people say you can't, but it ends up like a duck's beak. So I'm not going to try it. Excuse me, I just got a croak in my throat. That's probably can hear my mile. So that's going to go on there like that. So we just have a nice little strip of blue underneath it. And then I'm going to put this cream. And the reason I'm using cream is because I used all my white up on my cards for swaps at Onstage. So I made 20 cards up. So I've got no white paper left. A few straggly bits, but that's about it. So I'm going to use the cream. And I'm going to have to use the cream for the insert too. So I've coloured this one in. So we'll put that there, and we'll just colour this teacup in. So I used light and dark petunia pop for that. So it's just one pretty little flower. Is that the light or the dark? That's the light. So do I, Sheila. My boys, when they were young, had green and blue bedspreads. My mum used to say, oh, you can't put blue and green before, you know, you got to put another colour in between and all this. And didn't worry me. But you know, the old superstitions. But I like it together. I think it gives a bit of a punch to it. Like my bone folder. So it's been one of those days today. I got to watch Lorraine because I was waiting for the lady to come for the house inspection. So while Lorraine was on, she turned up. So then my son turned up. And then the guy to fix the clothesline turned up. And there was nothing wrong with the clothesline. It just had to be pushed up. So I said, oh, well. I said, you got paid for nothing then, didn't you? Call-out fee. Ooh, went a bit over the edge there. So I'm getting excited about on stage. Are you, Nicole? You're going, aren't you? Pinks and greens should never be seen. I haven't heard that one. So the saying goes, yeah. You got pinks and green, well, purpley, pink and green there. This one is dark peach pie, and this one's light peach pie. So these are the in colours. Do you know, I haven't used much of those. I'm just going to go around the shading here. It's good they give you the dark marks on it so you know where the shading is anyway, which is great. Hello, Miss Lorraine. How are you doing? That's very true. Yes, you get all colours together. Yeah, you do. Where are you staying, Nicole, when you come up? There isn't much difference between the light and the dark. It's a shame you can't make it, Sheila. Oh, that's a shame. I thought you were going, Nicole. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, God, dark. Just blend this in. Go over it again so that it gives that darker effect. So for the next couple of weeks, it's going to be very vanilla. Yeah. This will be the only one I'll be going to because it's here in Brisbane, because it costs you quite a bit of money in the end. So this is probably the only one I'll go to. Especially now I'm not working. It makes it a bit harder. I need to start selling my stuff. And yellow for the centre of the flower. You'll only go to this one too, Lorraine? It's okay if you're earning lots of money. You never know, do you? Now, I'm going to cut these out. Now I've got the right things to go with it. And I got two lots of this. One with dies and one without. I doubled up on it. And I've never used it before. Oh, that's good, that, Nicole, that you can do that. It's a bit, makes it less expensive. I mean, it's expensive, you know, without airfares and hotels and whatnot, isn't it? Does this not have dies to cut it out? I thought it had dies to cut them out. It looks like I'm either going to have to fussy cut it, and I'm not the greatest at fussy cutting. Oh, that'll be exciting. Your daughter's in Brisbane, Sheila. Whereabouts? I was sure this had dice to cut it out. I bought some left-handed scissors, but they're as useless as on a ball. So my fussy cutting isn't fantastic. I hear somebody talking outside, but it doesn't sound like Paul. And it didn't sound like his car either. My car isn't back yet. Norman Park. Is that on the south side, Sheila? I've heard it, but I don't know where it is. But I know now the fussy cut, I would have changed the stamping. My fussy cutting leaves a lot to be desired. This has been a fair little horror. He's got Paul Marler scared stiff of him. He only has to walk past and you can see her watching him wherever he goes. And then he'll go up to her and sniff her tail or sniff the fur. The poor dog you can see the eyes watching him. And then he hisses and growls and carries on. But Paul too. He hisses and growls. When they get near my bedroom, either of them, then he hisses and growls at them. I suppose he's protecting his mum. But he is being a little horror. And he knows it too. He knows he scares Marla. Oh, yeah, she just comes in and looks and goes. never any problem. Just ask me if I've got any problems, and I say no. So off she goes. I thought she might have said something about Paul's motorbike being out the front. It's got a cover over it, and it's sitting out in the front lawn, locked up. So I thought she might have said something about that, but she didn't. Because it's only supposed to be me here, you see, me and the cat. So until we decide what we're going to do, I'm not going to ask for him to be put on the lease if we end up moving. I'm going to make my mind up soon what we're going to do. The hardest thing is buying something that's a large house with lots of garage space. Always in their toys. Okay, there's my flowers. Get rid of this. Not the greatest. And then we'll do the cup. Cup should be easier, shouldn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Circles and squares. Good idea, Nicole. Yeah, I thought it had dies to cut them out. I thought it would because I was left-handed. But when I got the left-handed scissors, no. And I'm going to cut each individual one of these neither. And it's really hard looking for somewhere to live, like that needs garage space. They now class your driveway as car spaces. Can't be anywhere than me, Sheila. Fussy cutting. I think I went a bit too close then, but never mind. Don't tell anybody. Okay, so that's that done out of the way. Okay, have I got any more? This is all the white I've got left. Just bits and pieces. Not a small piece there. Maybe that will do. So out of my 20 cards, that's all I've got left. That. Now I want a circle to go on here, and then I'm going to, maybe I'll cut them, maybe I'll just put one. But I want a circle. So what colour circle do you think? Oh, okay. Various parts of you. Oh, that's no good, Sheila. I'll tell you what, this getting old caper is it's not as good as it sounds. So, what colour circle shall I put on? Pretty? I'm going to have to change my... I've got a monitor on the front door when you can see who's calling. And it's doing the cars that are going up and down the road. So I'll do it in another green. And do black. Look at this. I love this, but I haven't had where to put it in a card yet. Where to use it. I don't want too many colours. I don't mind that one with it. Oh, that's as bad as me. I was looking for this die. Couldn't find it anywhere, going through all the things on the shelf looking for it. And it was on my desk. So how's that? Okay, girls, come on, help me out. Navy. Navy's a good one. Oh, we got our card base is Night of Navy. So we can do another navy circle on it. I've got white, the card base, but I haven't got, that's all I've got, my ordinary white left. So I can use that. And we're okay for on stage. So I'll put the white one in. I'll cut that out inside. Now I could do yeah. It's coming. So it's Christmas. I know. I'm probably going to put a teensy weensy order in. So see what it likes on there. So that'll be the die cut. And that then is going to hold a thingamajig there. Where's my cuppa gone? Ah. Yeah, I'll just put, because I want the thing for my trimmer, and I really do need some white paper, so I'm just going to put a teensy weensy order in, and then save for on stage what they've got. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments if you think that will be okay. I shall probably have to use the vanilla in because I've used it there. So while I cut out a piece of vanilla, let me know in the comments what you think. Should we change anything? Looks okay. I mean, that's just a rough guess at the moment, sort of thing. So I want, it's an insert, isn't it? So I wanted 5.5. I can't really go to a Stampin' Up thing and take my Cricut. Oh, that looks a bit wobbly. Probably because it is not. So 5.5. Just a smidgen more. Went out one way. And I want 3 3/4. So my cards are always basically the same. So the same size, which is the 5 3/4 by 8. And then you just go down 1/4 inch for each layer. So no. keep eating these noises outside. We'll put our little I got to get some new plates for my camera has changed. Oh, how did that happen? Well, I don't know how that happened. Let's get that right back. Good job I looked up, wasn't it? Yeah, better. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, exactly, Sheila. One of those days where you just go, oh, well, whatever. And put our circle in. Now you can bring your dies back. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. So that's one of the dies from this set. It's the first time I've used this as well. And all the bits but one came out. How's that? That's good for travelling. Look at the state of this plate. I think I'm going to have to get another one. Yeah, you don't want to see me. But thank you for that. Okay, let's see how we're going. Where's my other one gone? Oh, it's here. So I'm flying by the seat of my pants again. All as I had in mind was I wanted to use this as a sort of centerpiece. You need a new plate? Yeah, me too. So first we'll put our card on. So I'll get some glue. I mean, you're not going to see a terrible lot of this, but it's just there underneath poking through. I don't do straight too well, so that's why I use the Tombow, because it gives me a little bit of wriggle room. So that's in there. And I think I've just used the last piece of navy. Actually, I think I might use the green under there. How would that be? I've got another green. That one, but it's got a hole in it. Can't use that. course I can, because you won't see the hole. Oh, we'll try that out. I've never heard that before, right? So, we've got that on there. I'm going to use dimensionals on here. And I think I'm going to offset it a bit. Do you think? And I'm wondering whether to snip these in half. Perhaps have a slighter, larger white circle underneath the. Yeah, that's a goer. We haven't done it yet, so we can do that. I was thinking of cutting these in half and putting like on each thing of the. So we'll get a circle that's smaller. That's bigger. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, look at that. It's one big one. Well, I never. So I need a circle that's bigger than that. It's got a bit of paper in. I just never had one on my desk. Usually I do. I think I've put it. Hang on. Or is it Nature's? No. Spotlight on Nature. That's what I want. I'm still here. Oh, I know I've got. Got it. Found it. Oh, this. Yeah, I was going to put that actually under there like that, but that's not going to work. So I could do that one under there, or I can do white under there, but it's got to be a bigger circle than that. So I've just got Old Faithful out, and then I thought I've got the nesting dies too that I can use. Well, that will just cover it. So let's see. I'm going to need a bigger piece of vanilla. And we'll cut that out and we'll see what it looks like, okay? I'm just going to go up to the big machine instead of carrying it down. These are just as bad too, but I have got a spare pair of plates for those. So if you bang, all right, let's have a look what we've got. That's out of, so we've got that one. Do you think that's too big? Sheila, you and I are on the same track. So we have that one in navy. No, that's the one I had in navy. That one's the same size. We could split them like that. You and I were both on the same level there. Sheila, as I was cutting out, I'm thinking it's going to be miles too big. You put that in the middle. Ta-da! So we trimmed off the end. We can use that for something else. And a smaller, another blue one. So like that. What I was thinking, like that. Or a smaller blue one. So that was the, getting mixed up. That was the large one. And then a smaller one would be like that. blue size in the white. Then she's brought home. And that a bit smaller blue. Another one or this one? Make that one smaller. This is where I wish we had Zoom. Because you go, no, do that. Do you talk to me when I'm on and tell me what to do? Because I know when I'm on, when I talk to people, when I see them doing something or they ask for a colour and I'm talking to them and they can't hear me. Goose. Oh, look what we've got. Never used this before. Well, that's a new one, isn't it? Talk to myself. Yeah, you and me both. Sheila. Should do a Zoom, yeah. That'd be fun. We're getting really good at doing Zooms. Okay, so we've got that one. We put that like that. That goes in the other one. Got an itchy nose. I've got a feeling I got hay fever. Either that or I'm allergic to Zeus because his fur gets up my nose. So if we put that like that, learning as we go, that's right. I can hear Ball in the background here. Now, I thought of cutting these in half, right? And putting like, but I don't think it's going to work. I was going to put them across like that. And that one like that, but I think that's going to be a bit too much. So I think we'll only use one of them. I'll sort of make that a focal type thing in vellum. And we can put our vase down here. And our cup of there. What do you think? Just one on the diagonal. That's what I was thinking. 2 is too much. It just dropped then. Oh well, can't go any further than the floor, can it? So I think we'll glue the white one down. I had no idea what I was going to do. He's outside in the backyard, and I can still hear him. You and me both. I'd have more if I could. Hi, Lynn, how you going? Lovely for you to come in. No, you're never late, never late. Better get rid of these little bits I've got everywhere. Otherwise they'll end up. That's better. It's a shame to cut that. Have the green not showing, isn't it? And that's such a beautiful changing leaves. It's such a beautiful folder. Then I'm going to put these on dimensionals. I just think this whole set is absolutely gorgeous. Now here's my picker. Haven't heard from my other son yet to come and pick my car up. Now, if I offset it like that before I press it down, yes, I don't like cats that bite, Nicole, but Zeus often takes a chunk out of me now and again. So do you think that's okay? Like that? I need a bigger craft room. So I need my silicone mat. And tell me, do you think that's okay there, set off like that? And then I'm going to find a piece of sponge. I must get a proper bath sponge instead of a kitchen one. Which one of these has got the most gold? I think about the same. So I'm going to put that on there like that. Thank you, ladies. You can press it down. Now, we're going to do this. I'm doing it like this because it makes it easier to get the glue on there. And then this just wipes off anyway on the silicone mat. So, but it just makes it easier when there's something fiddly to do. I've always loved this this die set. Look, it's getting up. I think I'll go across like that. So my other thumb put shame. I was looking high and low for this one, Lynn. I went through all my stamps at the back of me. Like, there's nearly 3 shelves of stamps and dies. And lo and behold, it was on my desk. I hadn't put it away. So I find when you've got little bits like that that stick up, that don't want to be good, I get a little bit of cardstock and then I just rub it underneath. I mean, this isn't going to look too bad if it's got a little lift in it. Gives it a bit of depth, I suppose. Now, I've also got to have a sentiment. So it's terrible when you think you've lost your dies, isn't it? I'm just thinking that I just might do the one. So that can go like that. Then we want sentiment. Overjoyed for you in this new journey. I think that's a bit long. It's got so much stuff here. Thinking of you fondly. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Always look what I've got in the picture there, and usually then I can tell whether it needs it or not. I find it easier to look at it there than to look down, because at least then if I'm looking here it's what you're seeing. So we want to thinking of you fondly. I posted my card last night to my girlfriend who's going in the hospital today. So I sent her oh, that's the one. I sent her Oh, Donna's put out that's not going to be fun. Yeah, so I wanted a box to put the card like the birthday card like this in, so that it didn't get squashed. So I had it like that, and then I had the envelope. So I couldn't find anything at the post office on the shelves that fit it. So I said to put on the outside. There's Sheila. And she gave me this big box. So it wasn't too bad because I didn't want to get it crushed. And having the bigger box, it won't get crushed, which is good. So I think we're going to use Night of Navy to stamp our. Now remember, ladies, if you want to be a demonstrator, a hobby demonstrator, got a bit on there. You've only got 3 days, and then the special offer is gone. That's not straight. Also, too, I have a card class on the 22nd of March. 6 cards for $40. If anyone's interested, all the information is below in the more box. So I might need that again. Now I need something to cut it out, don't I? What are these ones? Nested Essentials. I think these are going to be too big. Oh, look at the mess. That's no good. No, I don't want one of these big ones. Whoops. Yeah, I'm going to have. Oh, that'll be great, Nicole. Yeah. The size of the box was just enormous. It cost me $14 to send it, but wasn't worried about that. It was just that, there was no boxes in the post office that it would fit. But now, I have a small circle if I can, but I don't think I can. I stamp it on a big piece of paper. Circles, it'll be keeping in circles, won't it? Put that there. And I'll put that on dimensionals. So let's just stamp it on a different piece. That'd be awesome, Nicole. Thank you for that. Oops, got. Sure. It's just too small. Thinking of you. Thinking of you fondly. So if we go next size up, that's going to be too big. Now he's going smaller. I don't really want to use. You could use a diamond shape. You could use that like a diamond shape. Oh, everyday details. I always keep these next to my desk because more often than not I use them all the time. Some of these sure do get stuck down, don't they? Break my nail. As naughty, I put that back in and it still had. There. I wonder if that'll just do it. Ooh, we might. We'll try. Yes, what do you want? You want a pet? Eh? You want a pet? Is that what you're after? You haven't been scaring Marla, have you? Actually, my son's dog, a banner. They might get a banner. You've got to remember where the banners are. No, that's still not going to do it. Dies everywhere. Which one's got banners in it? Hasn't got. Yay! Good for you, Sheila. Where did that one come from? And any little bits I've got left, I put them in there as well. Okay. We're on a roll. I'm going to find my other plate. You know, I tidied this desk up before I started. Yeah, I could do. Oh. That was out there, wasn't it? Things are starting to get stuck to this now because it's got that many things on it. Okay. Now I've got to find where all these live. All right. So I'm going to put that on dimensionals. That's the small ones. All right. So we'll put that there. Flag it. Someone's just how about that? Glue that and then put that part on dimensionals, or we can put it. No, I don't like it up there. Thinking of you there. Like that. Now, what do you want? What do you want, baby? Hey? So I'm going to put a bit of glue on this end, and I'm going to put dimensional on the other. Oh, that's why he's hanging around. Food. Why else would you come to Mummy? Eh? Yeah, that's right. For a moment then I thought I'd put the dimensional up here and the glue down there. So that looks better. Okay. Now, to fix this. He's just lying down there like a good little boy. Trouble is, when I move back, sometimes I catch his tail, and he doesn't like that. So this one, inside, this one needs 5.5 by 3 3/4. So 5.5 it is already, by 3 3/4, which is cool. It is. Now, the next layer we're going to put on, we want 5.25, right? 5.25. Yep. 5.25. By 3.5. So you won't know that hole's there. Thank you, Sheila. That's okay. You have a nice night. What's left of the afternoon as well. Oh, had a piece in here. Look at that. So we want a sentiment for in the middle. So we've got thinking of you fondly. We can just put thanks. Just an ordinary one. Dear friend. You make every day a little brighter. Overjoyed for your new journey. Wishing you so much joy on this special day. That's quite nice, isn't it? I think we'll have that one. What did I say we'd have? Wishing you a special day. Oh, here it is. That's the one. I think I made a butch of that job, or it wasn't printed properly. So we'll go Night of Navy again. I just want to make sure this is stamping the right way. It's like an odd shape. I think it's meant to be like that. And I was turning it over. There we go. That. And then we want to put a little something inside just to bring the inside, the outside inside. That's what I meant. That's what I was looking for. We could put that little cup in the corner. What do you reckon? I think that'd be sweet. I thought Paul might put dinner on, but I don't think he is. So that just gives a nice little edge around there. I never do straight. I bet you bottom dollar I'll go somewhere wrong. Let's glue our little teacup. Come on, don't go on me at the last minute. Come on. And so using that piece, even though it's got a little bit out of it, you wouldn't know. Nobody'd be able to tell. Yeah, good. I think we cooked it a little bit too long, but it was nice. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Silver side and veggies and a cheese sauce. So we got the steamer. Paul brought the steamer from his caravan, which was my steamer. I never used it, and I gave it to him. So I'm glad it's come in handy. He uses it all the time. Now, we want our favourite. Now we want some bling. I'm going to have a go at making a shaker card one day. We've got some navy dots there. We've got pills. We've got drusies. We have some green ones. One, take those chalk out. So 1, 2, or 3. So pills. You're welcome, Nicole. My pleasure. I love doing it. So what are we thinking? Shall we use the blue? Or we could use the green. We'll go with it too. I think maybe the blue would be nice, because we've got a lot of green on it. So I think the blue would be nice. So we'll put a big one. We'll put that there. And we'll put a little one there. And a little one there. And then we'll do Winker Stella. And we finally got it finished. This is the one I did the other day, and it just poured out at these big blotches. Now we'll put a little bit inside just to make it special. And there we go. Our card is finished. I'll come back up the top. Okay. There we go. We finished it. So thank you for your help, ladies. Can you see the Winker Stella on it? Makes it sort of shiny. We can actually put a bit on that flower too while we're doing it. I always like to add a little bit of wink. It makes it sparkly. See? Can you see it? You're welcome, Lorraine. All right. Well, thank you all. Thank you for staying with me and helping me. It's always a pleasure when we work the card together. So you're welcome, Lynn. So enjoy your night. I will probably be seeing you at 10:30 tomorrow morning for another card tutorial. So have a lovely night, and I'm going to clean this mess up and enjoy. Thank you for being there and helping. Night. Bye. Everything's falling off the table. Okay.